Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. Now this watch completely disrupted the watch industry when it dropped, and years later it's still one of the most talked about timepieces on the internet. Now behind all the hype there is a massive debate. Should you actually buy the Tissot PRX Quartz, or are you making a mistake by not spending double the money to get the automatic Powermatic 80 version? Now, in this video, we are stripping away the marketing fluff and we are diving into the legendary 1970s history, breaking down the exact dimensions, talking about the dreaded sizing dilemma, and revealing the real world pros and cons of living with this watch daily. Now, let's get into it. Now, before we talk about how it wears, let's look at what you're actually getting for your money. You have a case material which is 316L stainless steel, very high quality, and look at how the light hits these edges. Now Tissot has done something incredible here. They've combined the satin brushed finish with very high end polished chamfers which reflects different shades as you are moving the watch and including the dial, so it is just gorgeous. Now, crystal is a scratch resistant sapphire crystal, which is a massive win at this price point. And you get 100 meters water resistance, which means it's totally safe for swimming with a Swiss made ETA quartz movement and having an end of life battery indicator. Now, some watch enthusiasts would turn their noses up at the word quartz, and I was a little skeptical when I picked this watch first because it had quartz. But here's the reality. Now, this movement means you can pick the watch up after 2 weeks in your drawer, and it's still ticking to the exact second. And it is my ultimate grab and go piece when I need it. And what makes this PRX special is its architecture. It uses a barrel shaped case and an integrated bracelet. That means the bracelet doesn't attach with normal lugs. It flows seamlessly out of the case and it is just gorgeous. It really is a piece of art. Now, look at how the light hits these edges. So, when you move your wrist, this bracelet doesn't just sit there, it shimmers. It gives you a 90% of the visual impact of a $10,000 luxury sports watch, but for a fraction of the cost. Now, if you decide to buy one, this is where most people get stuck. I mean, what size do you get? You have two versions, which are 35 and 40 Now, let's talk about the 40 first. On paper, you would basically go for that standard 40 size. But because of that integrated first link, the watch actually wears larger than you think. And it has that flat mid case, meaning it spans wider across the top of your wrist. So if your wrist is under 6.5 inches, this might look a little like a shield on your arm. So you really have to look at the two versions, wear them out, and then decide which version to get for yourself if you decide so. For me, for example, the 35 was the right size as I'm wearing. And also, this is a more faithful recreation of the original 1978 PRX size. It's compact, it's thin, and it comes right around 10 thick, and it's just perfect for me. It's a classic vintage presence. So don't be afraid of a smaller number on the integrated bracelet. The 35 punches way above its weight class. Now, watches, no watch is perfect, and I'm not here to just hype this up. There are two things you need to know before you're buying, and sometimes, it does also dawn on me about the two things, which is the dial. The Quartz model features a flat, clean sunray dial, which is just gorgeous. I love it. But It doesn't have that raised waffle texture of the automatic version. Now, if you want that deep textured look, the unique deep textured look, the Tissot locks that behind the automatic, price tag, which is the Powermatic 80. And the second is the clasp. It's beautiful butterfly clasp, which keeps the bracelet looking symmetrical all the way around, but there are no micro adjustments. So Tissot does give you half links to size it, but if your wrist swells in the heat, you can't easily micro adjust it on the fly. So it's either perfect fit, or you slightly too tight or loose, or you might go for an aftermarket leather strap which fits the PRX model. So coming to the final verdict, if you're looking for a stunning Swiss-made everyday sports watch that looks incredible and is affordable and requires zero mechanical maintenance and slides under a shirt cuff perfectly, the Tissot PRX Quartz is a no-brainer. It's an absolute masterclass in watch design for the modern era. You get beautiful, dial colors. I picked this light green one, which I truly fell in love with. It's a beautiful, beautiful green. Um, but again, I would caution about the sizing. So you really have to look at the sizing in person before you make that decision. However, I would like to hear from you. I mean, do drop a comment whether you have one of these beautiful watches, or whether you have the 35 or the 40 version. And do you think Quartz makes this a better daily watch, or is the automatic version the only way to go? If you found this breakdown helpful, smash that like button and hit the subscribe for more honest, in depth watch reviews. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. And I'll leave you with some more visuals of this watch. Thank you.